Hello everybody, BrioS here, and for you guys today I have one of the least popular but one of my favorite mechs on the battlefield. And yes, my friends, this white boy is the 60-ton inner sphere battle mech, the champion. The variant I have for you guys today, distinguished from the rest with the 4 ballistics in the right torso, is the Champion 1 and B. And this video is made post-quirk-pass March 2023 with the quirks for champions being revised because honestly they are really underperforming pre-quirk-pass. But right now they are higher performing. The quirk passes are there to help bring mechs that are underperforming up to a similar level, and I think it does really well for the champion. But pretty rare on the battlefield because people kinda don't like the design also. But I do. I'm a weirdo, I guess. So anyway, let's get down to the mech lab. So AC2s is what the Champion 1 NB is quirked for. Post-quirk-pass 2023 March, each build has a niche. The Champion 2N is better for snack builds, snub plus AC20s, while the Champion 1 NB with 4 ballistics is more optimized for AC2 spam if you're into optimizing stuff like that. So this particular build, I'm running 4 AC2s with 5.5 tons of ammunition, which is a bit low for me admittedly, but enough for 90% of quick play games. To supplement the firepower, I am putting in 2 light PPCs in the left torso. Light PPCs having a base optimal range of 540, with skills it goes out to about 621, which helps match the AC2s, which are a lot further. With skills it comes out to an optimal of about 828, but better than medium lasers. And this build is, or rather this variant, is actually quirked for medium lasers, which I'll talk about later. As for the engine, I run an XL280 engine because I really value the speed. The flaw of the champion are actually the hitboxes, not the quirks. If I show you the center torso hitbox, I mentioned this before in the previous video, most of the side view, if you can see this part here, this line in the front, is the center torso hitbox. So even from the side, a skilled player is able to hit the center torso. So all you can do is keep twisting like this, and hopefully the enemy spreads the damage a bit, but it's pretty hard against skilled opposition. And that's why I opted for an XL engine instead of a light fusion engine, which makes it a bit too slow. Because of an XL280 engine, I have a speed of 75.6, so this is a, well, move and fire kind of build with pretty good range, 828 with skills for the AC20. And as I was saying about the quirks, so if you look at the quirks here, it's quirked for AC2 spam, getting the AC2 cooldown of minus 10% and a velocity boost to all weapons of 20%. So the velocity boost helps the AC20 and the light PPCs, making the rounds travel faster, making it easy for you to track and hit the enemy at range. It also has a standard laser range boost of 10%, so instead of 2 light PPCs, you could run like 4 medium lasers. That's also pretty legit. And to compensate for the pretty pathetic hitboxes, you have a lot of armor quirks. But any build played properly, minimizing its weakness, in this case the hitboxes, you can do it by twisting a lot and keep moving. That's why I have an XL. The quirks help. So anyway, let's get down to the skills. As for the skills, I've got a lot in firepower. Max cooldown, giving me a cooldown boost of 12%, I think. There it is. Plus the AC10 cooldown. The AC10s have a 22% of skill plus quirk boost, firing pretty fast. For the range and heat gen, I've gone for max range, max heat gen. That's 15% range and 10.5 reduction in the heat, which helps with the light PPCs because the light PPCs actually generate a lot of heat. If you're overheating, just fire the AC2s. And for velocity, above and beyond the 20% quirk, I've got 5 nodes of velocity for additional 15% for a net total of 35% velocity for the weapons, making it quite accurate at long range to play. And 2 nodes of magazine capacity to boost the ammo supply. And if you move on, 1 single node of skeletal density because I had a spare node, I didn't know what to do with it, and that gives you a boost. Armor hardening, max armor hardening, because armor is, well, these skills are above and beyond the quirks. So if the armor quirks like 12 for the side torso, 12 for the CT, 10 for the side torso, those are the quirks. This boosts it above and beyond. So if you look at the CT, I'm front loading the armor, it actually has 105. Which is not too bad, but you'll need it because of the accuracy, or rather the size of the CT hitbox. So moving on to mobility, I've actually got lots of hard brake, 7 nodes of hard brake. This allows you to actually decelerate faster. So if you run into a bad spot, you can stop faster and get the hell out of there, which I realize for my gameplay style is a problem. So yep, you could of course change this, but I kinda like it this way. In terms of operations, 8 nodes for 5 nodes of cool run, allowing you to increase the hit dissipation by 10%. Yet again, I repeat, the AC2 spam, all 4 AC2s firing is just a bit above heat neutral. It's not too bad. It's the light PPCs that push it over quite a bit. So normally I just fire the AC2s, and when I have a good shot, I fire the light PPCs for additional damage. And as for mobility, other than hard brake to slow down faster, I've got 3 nodes of hill climb, so it allows me to hill hump better. Because the mounts on the champion are pretty high, so it's pretty okay. So allowing me the 3 nodes of hill climb to reach hard to reach vertical areas. 1 node of radar deprivation allows me to hear the plip plip when the enemy loses his lock on me, which is always useful. Moving on, advanced zoom or boomer vision. I need better vision, I'm not that young, so this also helps. And finally, for consumables, I've actually gone for UAVs and 2 cool shots. UAVs because they're always useful, and sometimes I just want to hold a position and fire my weapons at the enemy at medium to long range, and you will never know, a light might appear and hit you from behind. So this helps the team, or helps me, see if there are enemies trying to flank me. So that's it, ladies and gents, for the Champion 1 and B. Optimized for AC2 spam, which is what I'm doing, with 2 light PPCs to supplement the firepower and give it some range. As I said, it's actually optimized for medium lasers, standard lasers, so you could actually change it to, well, 4 mediums, but I like my light PPCs. So with that being said, let's get down to the gameplay and I'll show you some Champion AC2 spam in action. Let's go. And for the first showcase match, I find myself on Tourmaline Desert with a nice format of people, namely Onions, Random Gamer and Matt Sander, as we do group drops during my streaming session. Map is Tourmaline Desert like I said, and even though it's really nice for range builds, I'm gonna lead a charge to Fox 5, Fox 6 and pin the enemy down as they appear. And I'm gonna stay in mid-range because easier to hit around 500 to 600, well within optimal of my light PPCs.
Say that last part again, rush where? Fox 5, Fox 6?
Yeah, Fox 5, Fox 6.
Target acquired.
Target spotted. Affirmative. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
I hit the keys. Sometimes they double tap. Yep, we got an Annihilator, Golf 5. Just face Fox 5, shoot them when they appear.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Acquired.
I want to go here and pop a UAV. Good UAV, thank you. I gotta talk a bit slower.
New target acquired. UAV activated.
Oh, they're fireball.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Look at the map.
Warning, incoming
Target spotted.
missile.
Shoot stuff.
New
Like Fox
target
5.
acquired.
Annihilator right torso.
Target spotted. Need assistance.
Alphaland needs your help. Look at the map.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
India.
Target spotted.
India is now one shot.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Enemy UAV, Fox 5.
New target acquired.
Yeah.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target
Target spotted.
Some behind us, going forward.
Target
Go for
spotted.
there's a Shadowhawk up high.
Target spotted.
target destroyed.
Target spotted. Target spotted. 5% of the enemies all
Nice.
eliminated.
Let's press Fox 5.
Storm approach forward.
Goes Echo 6 right in the middle of our little group over here.
Target
Target
Up with
spotted.
him. He has another guy
spotted.
that's supporting him.
Target spotted.
Leg spikes.
target destroyed.
All the leg spikes. Are they all dead? Yeah, that's a good push. Thanks, team. Clean up.
Echo 6, Echo 7, there's
Target
heavy mech.
acquired.
Spotted. Target spotted.
Matt, coming to
Let's
you.
go. Push it.
Target spotted.
Oh god damn leg spikes.
Target spotted.
Legs and then I can't aim
New
because the
target
practical
acquired.
is stuck.
Need assistance. Target spotted.
Yeah, it's quite a potato
New
team.
target
The other side.
acquired.
Target spotted.
They just walk straight into the firing lines. But thankfully the team did
New
listen,
target acquired.
so that helps.
Sunspider's got
Target spotted.
No, don't reverse.
New target
Yeah, there's one of
acquired.
us. One mech behind us.
Target spotted.
Is he still alive, Sun Spider?
towards CT.
Yeah, no man, let's get the Sun Spider.
Target spotted. Affirmative.
Was that Oki? Is he still in Gold 4, that Sun Spider?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
He's trying to run away from his load. Oh, no, what?
Target
Target spotted.
acquired.
Can I farm him? Sun Scooter.
Good job,
Sun
soldier.
Scooter. Sun Spooder. My beloved. 8 to 8. 3 kills, 2 solo, 4 KMDD. Nice, nice. Very farmy. Sadly, it's quite a stomp, honestly. The other team just walked straight into our firing lines. We were prepared. And we just gunned them down. Yep. So, thank you, team, for shooting. So that last match showcased the effectiveness of teamwork and a simple plan, with the team moving towards Fox 5, Fox 6 and basically just focusing around the enemy as they move into our firing line. As they say, teamwork is the dream work. But right now I'm dropping solo, which I actually do quite a lot by the way. Dropping solo on Hibernal Rift, what I call the last great NASCAR map, and deploying far away. I'm gonna have to run with the team because they always NASCAR to Charlie 2 for goodness sake. And that's why I use XL. But anyway, in this particular match, I bump into Thundercats and his format, so I'm gonna work with them, always identify their group and see what they're doing and follow their lead. Stormcrow, Delta 4.
Target spotted.
So I actually like this spot in Bravo 3. It's got a good view of the enemy position in Delta 4. Enemy assaults are Delta 4. And if you look at the minimap, team always rotates, so gotta run. So this point is a good point to fall down, but low ground is bad. So gotta keep running, hoping to come out around Delta 2, Delta 3 area. There's a Marauder 2C learn boat. Yep, there he is. Delta, I think.
Target spotted.
So there's a problem with Hibernal Rift. Everybody NASCARs,
Target spotted.
as usual.
Target spotted.
But don't always blame the NASCAR.
Have an Overwatch of
Always have a plan and be aware. Yeah, we're doing the rotator as usual.
Target spotted.
They're gonna come by our rear, Bravo 3. Kinda resign to the
New
rotator.
target.
So this is my next spot I'm gonna hold, Charlie 2.
Target spotted.
Notice Bravo 3,
New target.
where I was, is deserted. Yeah, team always rotates.
New
But I have a
target
plan.
acquired.
Our DC at Bravo 3 is drawing attention. So Charlie 2 has good lines along Charlie line. Can cover the right side, just hold guys. Cover the left.
Acquired.
Our DC in Bravo 2 is gonna draw lots of fire. Enemy's gonna dive them.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Yep, down he goes. DC gone.
Target
New
spotted.
target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
This angle here from Charlie 2, you have a hill for defensive purposes, and you got a good view on the left. But
Target spotted.
don't really want to draw too much aggro alone. Low signal, Delta 2. Oh look, a locust. Hello, got a locust.
Acquired. UAV
Target
activated.
spotted. Target spotted.
So, good view of the valley in Charlie 3 here. And I've got range to
Target
exploit it.
acquired.
Just face Charlie 3 guys, you don't have to rotate to
New
Foxtrot.
target acquired.
Charlie 3 has Bravo and the UAV. Yeah, team is just rotating straight into the center. And my next plan is to rotate myself to the next position,
New target.
if I have to. Next position should be Delta 3, Corsair Delta, Charlie 3. But doing some damage.
New target.
But enemy's gonna overrun Charlie 2
Left
pretty
arm.
soon.
Damage.
Most of my force is around Theta.
Missile.
So,
New target acquired.
is it time to run? I want to hold a position as long as I can before it is, well,
Thanks.
unholdable.
New target acquired.
And with a Phoenix Hawk, it's time to run. Phoenix Hawks have the speed and mobility to hunt me down.
Target spotted.
Being XL, I'm pretty fragile.
Order of the resources. Keep it
Target
up. Target
acquired.
spotted.
Trying to find targets at optimal, around 600 meters.
New target acquired.
So next position,
Thanks.
Delta 3 here.
New
Yep, this hill
target
in front of me.
acquired.
It's a nice spot to hold. So sharing you 3 spots I often use.
New target
Bravo 3.
acquired.
Charlie 2, and now Delta 3.
Target spotted.
So don't blame the
Controlled by
rotation,
enemy.
don't blame
New
NASCAR,
target
have a
acquired.
plan.
Spotted.
Whining does nothing. You know what's gonna happen? Have a plan, take action.
New target.
So this is a nice position to hold, Delta 3. Not many positions beyond these 3 spots on this side for range.
New target acquired.
Covers the team as they just bum rush into Theta.
Hostiles have
You call it NSR, no skill rush.
captured resource points from them.
But if it works, it's fine. Aggression is good. Better than hiding in low ground.
New target acquired.
As you can see, really good lines.
Target
Oh,
destroyed.
Excel, Black Knight.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Popping a UAV.
Need
activated.
assistance.
That should be the Phoenix Hawk on my left. This is why I pack
Target
UAVs.
destroyed.
There he
New
is.
target acquired.
Oh, Heishi. He's gonna run in circles. He takes a while to engage.
New target
So,
acquired.
time to run. I can't 1v1 the Phoenix Hawk.
New target acquired.
This build is just too fragile for that. So I'm gonna try to a risky maneuver and run into the center.
Need assistance.
Look at the UAV on the minimap. It detected the Phoenix Hawk, so I can react accordingly. I'm gonna have to brawl with this guy here. I was pretty fresh, somebody shooting my ass. But this guy's caught. Oh no, I shut down. Oops. I wish the game started me on override. Oh, there goes my link. But I managed to win that brawl with Skippy in his linebacker. He's a nice guy. Too bad I had to kill him. Actually, I'm wondering whether the machine guns came from him. I don't see a light. The machine gun guy could have killed me. But anyway, whatever. Now I'm linked.
They're almost there. Stop them. at all
Yeah,
costs.
Skippy says what a tactical shutdown. Yes, I do forget override at times. Oh no, Charlie for 1 assault. Gotta turn around. But it's 11-7. Thankfully, team is pretty aggressive.
Oh, it's in the top over there.
Oh, Thundercats goes down. That's the Phoenix Hawk. Where was it? Phoenix Hawk gets
I
him.
cannot even see the map. I'm blind.
Yeah, Thundercats is trying to improve his eyesight by not wearing specs. Noble, noble. Delta 5. Near you, Leffy.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Yeah, I like to call players by
Left
name.
also.
Like Leffy is in that light in front of me. So he knows.
Target spotted.
Yeah, Heishi is there. I'm licked so I don't have the speed. Using this little rock to cover me.
25%.
And just smashing him. That's it. 12-8. 3 kills. Legged. Ultimately, like I said, I had to
Well,
bum
I'm
rush.
linked, I'm not going anywhere.
Yep, I'm not going anywhere. We need 2 caps for this, I think. But anyway, since there's time to walk, let's just fast forward this section as I walk through the game itself. So as you could see, this mech is pretty darn effective. Even though it uses Excel and has bad hitboxes, sometimes the speed boost is more important than the ability to lose a torso, walk around castrated while still being alive. And talking about speed, you know NASCAR is going to happen, especially on Hibernal Rift. Instead of whining about it, ranting and being salty, always have a plan. As I shared earlier and I showcased, 3 spots you could hold before falling back to the next one, deal damage and run to the next one. So yeah, deal with it rather than whine about it. So anyway, let's cap in and let's look at the end screen.
We've gathered enough resources. This
And
triumph
yes,
will
we
provide
have
us
gathered
with
enough
tactical
resources and this match was a great tactical benefit. So let's take a look at the damage output of this champion. So 3 kills I know, and yep, 798. One of them is solo, 1 KMDD, 7 components. Very sweet match score of 514, and even though we had 1 ultraviolet DC. So that's it, ladies and gents, for this video on the AC2 spam with light PPC Champion 1 and B. Using an XL engine is kinda risky because it's fragile, but hey, it allows you mobility, which is sometimes more important. So till next time guys, hope to see you on the battlefield and do give champions a try. Ciao!